Hello guys, welcome back to the shed. Today we are going to reinstall the camshaft in the front cylinder, reset the timing, putting the sprocket back on, tightening everything up, check the timing after we've done everything, putting back the cam chain tensioner, pre-tension it. I'll show you everything how to do step by step. The rear cylinder would be exactly the same, except you setting the crankshaft to the rear cylinder top dead center, and then follow these instructions which are in this video. If you haven't seen the previous video where I explain about the bearing, I'm gonna put up a card up on the screen now so you can check it out, and I appreciate if you check my other videos out. You might find something you like or interesting information for you. So let's get started. So when you're installing this back in, just put a tiny bit of an oil on the end, on this end, that end, which goes in there. Then align your camshaft. Remember that little pin is facing to that. Slide it in nice and gently, and then we're going to slide the bearing on. Slide this on. That's it. Slide it all the way in. Then give you some space in there by lifting the cam chain back over the camshaft, just like that. So you can put the bearing retainer, this, you can put it back in, just like that. And then we're gonna put the bolt back in. Okay, torque it down, and it says 20 Newton meters for that one. Set to 20. That's it. So first thing to check is make sure that the crankshaft is still on the line where it should be, and then you put the sprocket back on with that little dot facing outside and up towards that point. You might have to do it a couple of times to get it right, but what I tend to do is put it in the chain. Well, I just pull the chain up, so see which one is lining up to that notch roughly, and try to put the sprocket right there. You line the pin on the camshaft to that, and then just play with the sprocket to make sure you're not one teeth out, which I am right now, so I need to go back one. That's it. One teeth, and that should slide on there. That's it. Okay, now push down on it like the cam chain tensioner, and then should line up, and you should be on the single line on the flywheel. So if you are one teeth out, that's gonna be like somewhere there probably, or somewhere here, because it's quite a lot, one teeth. So we're gonna put the baffle plate on. This is for the oil, so it doesn't spray a lot out, because this one has the crankcase breather here going to the frame, and you don't want oil to go actually in the frame. So this one has this little notch which goes into that hole, so pay attention to that to make sure it's in the right place, just like that. And we're gonna put the bolt back in. That's a long bolt. Okay, now come the part where you need to pre-tension the cam chain tensioner. You push down the tensioner while you turning the screw, which is right there, inside there, you're turning it inwards, like you're tightening it up, and that will go in. Okay, you keep turning it until it stops. Then you take the screwdriver out. You keep holding it with your hand. Then you have to fabricate this little piece of steel. Oh, there's a hair on it. Little piece of steel which fits into that hole. Fits into that hole. Lines up. Just like that. And you push it in and then slowly release the tension so it grabs this little metal, the one inside which you just screwed in. Oh, bollocks. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's only one way it goes in because it's the bolt holes are slightly offset. I haven't changed the gasket, and don't go like ooh boo on me, because this one on the front cylinder is tend to not leak anyway, because it's in this direction, it's in this obvious direction, like that way, so the oil doesn't really come out, so you can reuse the gasket unless you completely destroyed it while you took the tensioner out. Then obviously you will need a new gasket, or you can use a gasket maker if you want to. And it's quite difficult to put the torque wrench on it because you have the carburetor in the way, so just it should be 10 Newton meters. Really, just go with your experience and just make it tight, really. Just don't go stupid on it, really. And all you got to do now to tension up the chain, because it's still loose, yeah, just pull this out. You get that out, that little piece of metal, and now your chain is fairly tight, but it won't be tight until you turn the engine around at least once. Okay, but before we do that, we have to torque this down to 55 Newton meters. We're gonna do the same thing what we did before. Put the brake on. It doesn't matter now if you turn it a little bit, because it's in the chain, in the sprocket, so it can't move from where it should supposed to be. But we're gonna double check it. I'll show you that in a minute. That's 55. Now you can see the chain still not super tight, but it will be in a minute. So this moved, but no worries, because we probably turned the engine. But I'm going to turn the engine over again, and you keep watching this. I'm going to turn the engine over where it's supposed to be. It's coming back up, and I should look for here on the flywheel the line. Here we go. And that should line up. The hole should line up to the notch as it should. And it does. What a surprise. So what I tend to do is, to make sure I got the right tension on the chain, is turn it around a couple of times. Sometimes quicker, a little bit faster, to give it a nice motion. And then the camshaft tensioner should tension up the chain to the normal tension. And as you can see, it's quite, let me check. It's bang on where it should be, and we should have some clearance. We have a clearance there, and we have definitely clearance on the exhaust. So that's it, guys, for this video, because the next one will be valve clearance adjustment. That is going to be another video, guys, because this just would be so freaking long. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you find it useful and not too long or boring. Please leave a comment down below if you think I missed something, or you didn't like it, or you liked it. Anyway, please leave a comment down below and press that like button so you can help me grow on YouTube, and obviously subscribe please, because it really helps me grow here. I have big plans coming up for the winter. I'm not gonna do any hint or anything. I'm gonna announce it later on, but let me put it this way, I think it's worth subscribing to the channel. You'll find out too. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next one.